Good day. Welcome to another interesting session on Mindful Minutes. Today we have a great energetic yogini with us. Her name is Arsheen, and she's got a unique ability in the craft of yoga where she takes care of little children who in this pandemic are caught up living in the house, learning from the house, schooling from the house, and how difficult and boring it could be, you can imagine. But here's a lady who says that make the obstacle into your opportunity. Welcome, Arsheen, to this beautiful show of ours. We are privileged to have you with us. And she's going to be talking about immunity building and mental wellness for young tots, young kids during pandemic. Welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
When did your journey in yoga begin? And why did you concentrate on these lovely young tots, lovely young kids?
Okay, so it started 7 years back. I was 23 when I started teaching. I did my B.Ed yoga and then I got a job in Satpal Middle School as a yoga teacher. So I was teaching these kids and they give me a lot of good energy as compared to adults. So it was amazing. I taught there for 1 year. Now I'm running my studio from past 6 years and it's interesting. I take different camps for children as well. And the journey is beautiful.
How do you feel yoga is important for the kids? A lot of people think that yoga is mainly for the adults. Could you highlight the people that yoga is very important for the kids?
So the importance is a lot. It is very important to unfold their hidden potential through yoga. And it can be done in this age more beautifully. For me, the aim is to bring Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. So Satyam is truth, Shivam is consciousness, and Sundaram is beauty. And that is the aim of humankind, I think. If we get these three things, the future is going to be very, very beautiful. And to teach kids, it is more easy than the adults. There are easier techniques and they follow it more religiously.
Can you share the secret of teaching the kids being easy? Some people say teaching the kids who may not listen to you, you must be having a special magic solution or formula in your yoga. And can you share with us, what do you exactly teach the kids?
Okay, sir. So we see there are kids who are hyperactive and some kids are slow and introvert. Okay, one simple technique, sir. ये left or right nostril होती है, ईड़ा and पीड़ा नाड़ी. So right is for heat and left it cools down, है ना? So if you want to enhance their memory, I will ask them to blow from the right nostril like this. So this is a practice they can do at least from 1 or 2 months. And then if they're hyperactive, they're aggressive, there are a lot of anger issues, I will ask them to exhale from the left. Using more of their left nostril. That's how I like to balance. And another very, very powerful practice is Shashankasana. If we have seen kids throwing tantrums, and if we want to ease out ho jaye, in 1 week, sir, there's a survey. I will show you this Shashankasana, very easy. If they do it every night before sleeping for 1 week, the anger is going to be suppressed. They are going to be calm kids, calm toddlers. And there are more activities.
I think that's a magic word for mothers. Calm toddlers is a magic word for mothers.
Yes, sir. I think they should really try this. It is very effective.
And somebody told me that the kids who were used to playing football and they cannot play football, you have got a magic formula of making them play yogic football. What exactly is yogic football?
So yes, so sir, when I was 22, 23, I was not a toddler, but I used to find breathing very boring when I started learning yoga. तो I could relate कि kids को अच्छा नहीं लगेगा उनको बैठ के मैं breathing कराऊंगी. So this activity is taught by my Guru Swami Niranjan ji only. So what we create a ball, we make a ball of a paper, and what we can do, we can close our one nostril and we blow. And we have to reach the goal here. So two kids can play together, or if there's only one kid, one can play, and then they have to bring it back. So that's a yogic football. Another practice they can do is of whistling. That will improve their lung capacity, like 20-25 times in the morning and 20-25 times in the evening. Then they can blow the balloon. That will also help to increase the lung capacity, strengthen their immune system. There's an activity with straw. They can fill the glass with water and make some bubbles. That will also help to build the immunity. These are the creative and playful ways.
Very interesting. Very interesting. You make the serious subject of yoga like doing a painting, doing something that's magical, like running on the beach. It's beautiful the way your mind has conceptualized this whole thing so creatively. You are yourself quite a creative person. Could you share the situation that the mothers are going through in this pandemic with the kids locked down, that you can make the mothers also counsel them how being confined in the house could also be interesting with the kids?
Okay, so first practice I would suggest for the mothers and kids is mantra chanting.
Yes?
So first, mantra chanting.
Mantra
first
chanting,
activity.
okay.
Yes. So basically mantra in India is related to religion, but it is actually sound vibration. Starting their morning with 10 minutes of mantra chanting. Of course, when the kids are small, they cannot do it. A cassette can be played or the mothers can chant along. This is going to enhance their memory, enhance their focus. Also, when we do mantra chanting, our manifestations become more stronger. Like, so if, for example, a kid manifest, I'm going to be very bright. And if they are doing their mantra chanting every day, so it is going to come true. That I can give in writing. Any sankalpa done while doing mantra chanting comes true. There's another activity, that is yoga nidra, yogic sleep. If we take a sankalpa, it is going to come true. So kids and mothers who blame their kids ki tum bahut shararti ho, you're very naughty. So these tags should not be given. Kyunki this is what they are receiving and they perceive, and that they will become. So thought is very important. आप देखो, हमारे पास ये bottle है. ये पहले किसी के thought में आई, फिर we can see it here. So same way, their thoughts need to be polished, have to be very powerful and strong. So I'll give you one example. So when I talk to my daughter, I always tell her, you are the best. You are the best, Mahira. Wow, you did amazing. That is when she does something good. And when she is not doing something good, I don't blame her. I don't put tags. I just tell her, okay, this can be done like that. There's no tagging. So one day she was playing and making tea. I asked her, Mahira, what are you making? मैं best chai bana rahi hu, mama. That's how she talks now. That's how she thinks about. She's 3-year-old. 3-year-old. So I think mothers need to develop a very powerful thought process. We should never say that ki nahi hoga. And they should not tell their kids ki tum online padh rahe ho, tum aage kya banoge. Tell them ki they have a lot of opportunity to learn from the home. They can do gardening, they can learn singing, they have opportunity to learn things worldwide. There are online courses. Nahi to we were learning all things local, being kids also. Now there's a lot of scope, so we need to change the pattern of our thinking, sir. And I actually believe thought is everything. That is my one goal mantra for my life.
I totally agree with you. The thoughts are so powerful, and whatever thoughts you manifest in your mind, the chances of its becoming a reality is the strongest and the highest. What you conceptualize in your mind, your body and your heart will send that energy outside, and it'll all come happening to you. I totally agree with you. I resonate well with your thoughts. Can you share a case study of a kid who's under your mentorship, who could have benefited a challenging case study over the 7-8 years that you've been teaching with the kids, or with any other adult also?
Okay, so there are many cases, but I would like to share of a kid first. So there were twins coming to my class. So there was a girl and a boy twin.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl was very, very introvert, also using a lot of laptops and tabs in her daily life. Total different. So one of her parents called me 2 days back, and they were sharing कि ये अब tab देखती नहीं, she's practicing yoga like 1-2 hours even when you are not taking class, and she has become very confident. She started speaking to people. She's talking now. She used to not talk at all, sir. Zero conversation. She's 10-year-old. तो वो बहुत बात करती है, and she's become confident. She's making her own reels, creative reels. So that's how yoga has changed her life, and I think that is great. And so with elders, there's so many cases, people who were struggling with anxiety. I had a student जिसको panic attack आ जाता था कहीं भी, like even at airport. She said कि अब जब से she's doing yoga, she doesn't take any medicine for anxiety, and so many other things she was suffering, all are cured. That is the power of yoga. That's nothing I am giving. That is His grace, And also there are cases of infertility. Yoga has helped. Immunity building में COVID person, they are recovering with breathing. So basically yoga आप ऐसा नहीं कहोगे solution है. It basically आपकी body को strengthen कर देता है, आपके mind को strengthen कर देता है to fight whatever is coming in life. It is COVID, it is anything, any trauma. किसी की death हो जाना family में is also a very big mental trauma. And I think yoga आपको mentally आपकी emotions को handle करना सिखा देता है.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Yoga gives mental strength. And we've got a very strong yogini, Arshin, who has passed on this strength to adults as well as kids. Very impressive, Arshin. I am totally delighted with the kind of things that you're doing. Fantastic.
Thank you so much, sir. So I would really like कि किसी दिन you should keep a little camp. There's a swan meditation. I think all kids should practice swan. So basically S stands for strength, W stands for weaknesses, A stands for aspiration, and N stands for needs. We do an activity on a copy paper. I ask them to write their strengths first, and then they have to write their weaknesses, and then how can they overcome their weaknesses with their strengths they have written. So it is a very interesting activity. I think this will also help to fight the pandemic and strengthen their system and know their best possible talents they have.
True, very true, and very, very nice and interesting way of doing the same. Delighted.
Thank you so much, sir. I have heard a lot about you. I have seen your interviews, and they are so amazing. You are such a big tycoon. How did mindfulness happen to you, sir? And it is beautiful to see you promoting this line.
Arshin, when your material needs are taken care of and you feel it's time to pay back, you embark upon a journey to spread positivity, joy, happiness, and inspiring people to be the best version of themselves. This gave birth to 01 Mindfulness in the pandemic. I wanted all humans to be the best version of themselves. I also heard you saying about thoughts. Now, how do you become the best version of yourself? the seeds are grown from the mind, and mindfulness is the seeds that we sow digitally, so that the human mind reaps the benefit and rewards of it. So that's how Zero One Mindfulness got its birth in pandemic.
How beautiful, sir. How beautiful thought. And it's really touching. Okay, sir. And can you tell me some benefits of mindfulness and how do we practice it? What are the best techniques or just the benefits, the help?
Well, we have three kinds of mindset. You will agree to me more than anybody else because you yourself are practicing that. The three mindsets of a human being is either the human being is motivated by love, the human being is motivated by fear, the human being has got greed. There are three emotions that go on in the subconscious mind of a human being. Following mindfulness as a way of life brings success, joy, happiness in the lives of children, students, and adults quicker. Do we not want success, joy, and happiness, more of it in our life? Of course, we all want it. It's more needed now than any other time. So I think the time for this beautiful initiative is perfect now more than any other time.
How nice, sir. Exactly, I agree. Sin and mindfulness helps children as well.
Absolutely. You are doing some great things with the children. Who would have thought that teaching yoga could be so easy and so interesting? How did it happen? It's Arsheen's mind, which was mindful. Luckily, because she felt the need having her own child, but just feeling the need is not sufficient. It's the emotion of using your mind's creativity mindfully to make the same subject that could be very boring. I don't want to do yoga. Yoga is not for me. I'm hearing for the first time that you can do yogic football. You just gave an example. You gave an example, simple example of how you make bunch of children blow balloons. That, okay, it's this one's party. Come on, let's blow 10 balloons. But basically what you're doing is that you're making their lungs stronger. So it's creativity. Your mind created the magic and the magic happened. You manifested magic and magic happened. You manifested immunity happened. Because you are the cause, the mind and the mindfulness will lead you closer to your cause.
How nice, how beautifully and easily you said. Your words are very powerful, sir.
Mm-hmm.
A right person to teach mindfulness. How nice, sir. Learning a lot, listening to all this. Okay, sir, can you give one hack to lift our mood from negative to positive? How do we do that? You know, there are moments when we are sad and upset, something hits us. How do we change it?
Okay, I'll give you one quick hack to lift the mood. I must confess that I copied that idea from what you were talking to me. Okay, it's a 30-second affirmation hack.
Okay.
It's a 30-second affirmation hack. Credit goes to this beautiful, energetic personality, Arsheen. The affirmation hack goes like this. I am good. I am worthy. I attract abundance. I am good. I am worthy. And I attract abundance. Repeat it 21 times, Arsheen. You will find the magic. The way you do the magic with the kids, I'm sure magic with you and the others watching will definitely happen. This is the quickest 30-second hack.
So I'll do it. I've never repeated it 21 times. This is something new I've learned from you. I'm going to try it. And it is beautiful, sir. Very nice. So good to talk to you. And
sleep mudra. At that time, just say, I am good, I am worthy, and I'll attract abundance. It will happen.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to do it. I'm going to teach to the kids and students I have.
Okay. So it was great having you with us, Arsheen. I'm sure that A lot of people, a lot of kids have benefited a lot from the years of practice that you have done. It's very unique. I'm sure that more people would like to enroll upon live classes with you, which we will forward and make you come closer to them also. And a big thank you once again, and God bless.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I really enjoyed.
Stay tuned. More interesting things happening in Mindful Minutes.